Here's a comedy-centric moment.
I worked, the first big job that I got was and when I say I at a certain point, it was with my partner, Sam Dunn, up to a point, and then we had a very amicable separation because I wanted to become a director. And at any rate, our first job was working for Steve Allen on his show in Hollywood, and that's what got us into. And we had this deal that well, that's the other picture that you want to show, the first picture that you want to show. And we had a deal that we had a 3-week guarantee for $500 each. We were working at WNW Radio for $75 each. And then it meant that we had to either give up those jobs and go out to California with a 3-week guarantee and no hope of anything after that if we didn't make it. My wife was pregnant, and I just said, we got to do this. The only time I'm ever going to get a chance. If I don't take it now. So at any rate, we had 3-week guarantee. Then we had another 3 weeks, then another 3 weeks. And after that, they would have picked us up for the season. Also, as a new time writer coming out with us from California was Buck Henry. He was also on that staff. And so anyway, we went through the first 2 weeks and we were okay, but nothing spectacular. And then in the third week, there was a show called Ben Casey. Back then, it was one of the first of the doctor shows with Vince Edwards, very brooding guy, and Sam Jaffe, who was the head of the hospital. Sam Jaffe was a very great Yiddish theater actor who incidentally played in a diaper. And anyway, he was Dr. Zorba, and he had hair out to there. And the show started by, he would have a blackboard and a pointer, and he would say, and there were these chalk figures on there. And he would say, this is the sign for man. This is the sign for woman. This is birth. This is death. And this is infinity. And then you go into Ben Casey. Well, when we did the sketch, Joey Foreman, who was a very great mimic, he played Dr. Zorba, and Steve was going to play Ben Casey. So the joke was, and this is a joke that I swear to God, if it hadn't been for this joke, I don't know that I'd be here now. And we did, can you show the thing as I'm doing it? Or I'll do it when I do the punchline to the whole thing. This is the sign for man. This is the sign for woman. This is birth. This is death. This is infinity. And this is a pussycat. And there was a little chalk figure. Can you show that on the screen? Because I did happen to have that picture sent to me. Anyway, Steve laughed for about an hour, and he picked us up for the whole season. And the show was canceled the next week. So they had to pay us $13,000, and that allowed me to stay in California. And not only that, but I was able to lend my friend Ernie Chambers, who had been brought out at the same time to do the Bob Newhart show, and he got fired. And so I loaned him $1,000. And Ernie was the producer of the Smothers Brothers, the original producer.
That's why I thought I knew that name. Yeah.
Ilson and Chambers. And so that all those careers were saved by that one joke.